Level 1, Street Courier. Your life changes when the landlord knocks. You are 19, barefoot beside the refrigerator. Your mother counts $11 twice. Outside, a black sedan idles quietly. The driver knows your rent remains overdue. He offers $600 before sunrise. You only carry one taped cardboard box. The cardboard feels damp against your wrists. You never ask what waits inside. The cost remains hidden beneath brown tape. You board the morning ferry alone. Diesel fumes cling inside your throat. The box rests between both muddy shoes. A customs officer studies your sweating forehead. He presses the cardboard, then waves onward. Relief arrives warm, fast, almost intoxicating. You mistake surviving once for natural talent. You deliver the box beside noon. A woman reveals cartons of untaxed cigarettes. She counts 12 folded bills silently. You buy groceries and your mother's prescription. She hugs you beside the humming refrigerator. You say warehouse overtime became available. That night, headlights crawl across your ceiling. They leave, but your sleep never returns. The money fixes rent for 1 month. The fear signs a permanent lease. Level 2, Border Scout. You are 20 years old now. They officially call you a Border Scout. You watch checkpoints from a sunburned hillside. Dust settles between your teeth and gums. A cheap radio warms inside your palm. You report traffic, closures, weather, and delays. Below, trucks carry whatever currently pays. Nobody tells you every hidden cargo. The reward becomes $1,200 weekly. You replace buses with a used Corolla. Your mother praises your warehouse job proudly. You let that ordinary lie protect her. The cost arrives through constant exposure. Sometimes their drivers never return downhill. One afternoon, gunfire rolls across dry valleys. You flatten beneath thorny desert brush immediately. Ants crawl through your collar and sleeves. Your radio vibrates against the hard ground. The dispatcher wants information, not your safety. You whisper landmarks while tasting your blood. They add $200 as compensation. You spend it replacing your shattered windshield. Nobody pays for the nightmares afterward. At dinner, your mother notices scratches. You blame exposed nails inside storage crates. She places another tortilla onto your plate. The refrigerator hum fills your silence. You remember the taped box underneath it. Level 3, Load Driver. You are 22 years old now. They finally trust you behind the wheel. Your title becomes load driver officially. A dispatcher chooses vehicles, times, and destinations. The cabin smells like gasoline and vinyl. A Saint Metal swings beneath the mirror. Someone else's family photograph covers the dashboard. The reward reaches $4,000 monthly. You purchase a black 2016 Honda. It gleams beside your mother's old building. She touches the paint with careful pride. The cost grows with every highway mile. You begin checking mirrors during empty dreams. One load rattles like broken glass. Another scratches softly behind metal panels. At a warehouse, workers uncover wooden cages. 2 frightened parrots press against wire. Their feathers smell wet and medicinal. One bird repeats somebody's distant laughter. You drive home without answering him. The parrot's laughter follows every red light. Weeks later, your younger brother borrows Honda. He asks why feathers cover carpeting. You snatch them faster than necessary. His smile disappears before your explanation. That night, he locks his bedroom door. Level 4, Stash Operator. You are 25 years old now. The network rents a quiet industrial warehouse. Your title becomes Stash Operator officially. Inside, windows remain painted completely black. The building smells of rubber and seawater. Cardboard towers hide wildly different merchandise. Counterfeit handbags hang beside antique statues. Rare reptiles sleep inside heated containers. You learn profit ignores moral categories. The reward becomes $70,000 yearly. You sleep upstairs without paying rent. The cost becomes isolation, disguised as comfort. Friends cannot visit your borrowed address. One morning, a wooden crate splits open. A carved stone head strikes concrete. Dust spreads across ancient broken features. An invoice calls it garden decoration. It survives centuries before meeting your floor. Your supervisor deducts $9,000 immediately. He calls the loss your personal debt. That night, someone knocks exactly 3 times. You stand frozen beside the dark staircase. It is only a confused delivery driver. Inside his van sits taped luggage. For 1 second, you see yourself. 19, hungry, frightened, and easily replaceable. You envy his ordinary afternoon deeply. Then your secure telephone begins ringing. The warehouse swallows that feeling immediately. Level 5, Crew Recruiter. You are 28 years old now. Your title becomes Crew Recruiter officially. You meet desperate people inside ordinary places. You recognize hunger because hunger recruited you. The reward reaches 100,000 yearly. Your mother gets every bill fully paid. The cost becomes knowing everyone's weakest pressure. One driver needs money for chemotherapy. A courier secretly supports 3 young children. Their desperation makes recruitment easier for you. A 19-year-old arrives wearing wet sneakers. His landlord wants payment before Friday. His mother requires another costly prescription. You hear your own beginning speaking. You should tell him to leave. Instead, you offer $600. He accepts before your coffee cools. Your promotion finally makes you the recruiter. Your mother calls during Sunday dinner. She says your brother still misses you. You promise visiting when work becomes calmer. A dryer finishes beneath your chair. The buzzer sounds exactly like surveillance. You disconnect before she says goodbye. Level 6, Route Coordinator. You are 31 years old now. Your title becomes Route Coordinator officially. You no longer watch individual vehicles moving. You manage entire chains across several countries. Your apartment contains maps without family photographs. You learn borders function like changing markets. The reward crosses 200,000 yearly. You lease a penthouse above downtown traffic. The cost becomes complexity without forgiveness. One delay can strand 6 separate crews. You sleep beside 3 charging phones. None contains your mother's real name. A winter storm closes a mountain crossing. 2 trucks wait inside freezing darkness. The second carries 12 undocumented passengers. A dispatcher begs permission for immediate retreat. You order everyone to remain parked overnight. One truck's heater fails before early morning. A passenger develops severe breathing problems. The driver finally calls emergency services. Police find everyone before sunrise arrives. Your brother visits without warning downstairs. Security refuses giving him your apartment. He leaves a paper bag behind. Inside waits your mother's homemade bread. The crust smells like childhood mornings. You eat alone beside dark windows. 3 phones vibrate before the second bite. You answer all 3 without hesitation. By midnight, the bread becomes stone. Success has taught you perfect prioritization. Level 7, Money Broker. You are 34 years old now. Your title becomes Money Broker officially. Merchandise matters less than invisible accounting. You connect cash collectors with distant partners. Everyone carries consequences behind careful smiles. You become valuable because trust remains scarce. The reward reaches 500,000 yearly. You purchase a gated house through companies. Your wife drives a white German SUV. Your daughter attends a private academy. Neighbors assume you manage overseas investments. The cost becomes living inside layered lies. Your daughter asks what your office produces. You answer logistics, then change subjects quickly. One accountant disappears after reporting shortages. His chair stays empty during Monday breakfast. Nobody says prison, betrayal, kidnapping, or death. They simply divide his accounts among others. A sedan follows your wife through traffic. It disappears after passing 3 intersections. You relocate everyone before that evening. Wealth buys walls, guards, and constant evacuation. Your mother refuses entering the new house. She says gates make homes feel buried. Your brother waits beside her silently. You offer them both expensive watches. Neither person reaches toward the boxes. Behind them, your daughter holds pink luggage. Its shape recalls the missing backpack. Level 8, Local Leader. You are 37 years old now. Your title becomes Local Leader officially. Several crews now answer through coordinators. You approve purchases without touching merchandise. This month brings ivory and counterfeit medicine. You stop asking what comes afterward. The reward passes $1 million yearly. Your children travel under different surnames. The cost becomes authority without genuine freedom. You cannot attend your father's funeral publicly. You watch the burial through encrypted footage. Your mother touches an empty chair afterward. You send flowers costing $12,000. They cannot carry your apology underground. Violence arrives through decisions made far away. A rival crew steals one protected shipment. Your deputy recommends an immediate public answer. You approve it with one silent nod. By sunrise, 3 families receive terrible calls. You once moved cartons for overdue rent. Now, entire streets hold breath around you. Your brother calls after 2 silent years. He says your mother stopped sleeping. Strange vehicles circle her apartment nightly. You offer guards, money, and relocation. He asks whether danger follows protection. You cannot answer without confirming everything. The refrigerator hums behind his voice. Then he hangs up before forgiveness. Level 9, Regional Leader. You are 41 years old now. You officially become Regional Leader now. Several local leaders now answer upward. You oversee corridors spanning cities and coastlines. Business owners return calls within minutes. That obedience feels dangerously similar to government. The reward reaches $5 million yearly. One private ranch covers 12,000 acres. A private chef prepares childhood meals nightly. The cost becomes leadership through permanent suspicion. Ambition surrounds you wearing friendly expressions. Old companions measure your remaining usefulness. You test loyalty until loyalty becomes impossible. Nobody speaks honestly around powerful, frightened men. A trusted coordinator enters your office smiling. He brings coffee while his fingers tremble. Your guards search him and find nothing. Still, you never drink that coffee. Later, authorities arrest him outside another warehouse. News reports call him a cooperating witness. You burn photographs from 12 shared years. Promotion has turned friendship into potential evidence. Your mother dies before winter finally ends. You watch another burial through encrypted footage. Your brother stands beside the empty chair. He never looks toward the hidden camera. The chef serves her bread that evening. You cannot swallow the first bite. 3 phones ring across polished marble. For once, you answer no calls. By sunrise, 2 full shipments disappear. Your grief receives an exact price. Level 10, Network Leader. You are 46 years old now. Your title becomes Network Leader officially. Governments place rewards beside your photograph. News anchors describe you using military language. You command routes spanning oceans and continents. Your fortune exceeds $300 million. The reward appears larger than measurable life. The cost finally reveals its complete shape. You live inside a mountain compound. Windows remain narrow behind reinforced concrete. Your children live overseas beneath assumed identities. They remember your voice through delayed recordings. Your wife stopped asking when you return. Every luxury exists because freedom disappeared. You reached command by becoming permanently unreachable. At 3:17, generators suddenly stop humming. Darkness presses against every fortified doorway. Your guards begin shouting through concrete corridors. You cannot identify loyalty inside those voices. Perhaps soldiers found the hidden access road. Perhaps lieutenants purchased tonight's final betrayal. Perhaps nothing happened beyond failed machinery. Your heart cannot recognize harmless explanations anymore. You grip a pistol beside untouched dinner. The richest man there cannot leave. Dawn eventually exposes one broken fuel pump. You cannot join their exhausted relief. Television shows another young courier arrested. He is 19, frightened, and replaceable. Beside officers rests one taped cardboard box. You recognize the jacket, hunger, and silence. He believes he carries one delivery. Your organization hired him before sunrise. Your money found his overdue rent. Your recruiter mentioned his mother's medicine. You built the machine that recruited you. Now, every promotion closes the circle. You once chased money to purchase freedom. Now, money purchases only tighter protection. The final promotion offers no doorway. That evening, your brother sends one photograph. 4 plates surround your mother's wooden table. The 5th place remains completely empty. Nobody mentions who once sat there. You enlarge the image with trembling fingers. Another secure telephone starts ringing nearby. You let it ring through sunset. Another taped box rests between muddy shoes. You finally understand the taped cardboard box. It never carried freedom across borders. It carried you away from home.